Alright, last game of Gauntlet 3, and I'm versing Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Oh, that light is terrible. Alright, takes 3 list, man.
I have a bastion.
Well, whatever you actually have on the table.
I have a bastion with a quad gun and 3, what are they called? Racks? I got 3 grotesques with Archon with Shadowfield and, no, not Shadowfield, Huskblade and Clonefield, Talos basic, 2 Clawed Fiend, a Beast unit, 3 Raise Wing, Beast unit, 10-man Warrior Squad with Splinter Cannon, Kronos with full upgrades, 10-man Warrior Squad in the Bastion, 5 Hellions in reserve, no, 2 squads of 6 Hellions in reserve, and a squad of 10 Scourges with 4 Dark Lances, and 2 squads of 5 Witches with their won't release.
A lot of stuff, and then here's me. So Kevin deployed first. There's the objective one there, one's behind the thing. And so I just deployed all in the corner here. Hopefully, I don't know what I'm going for here. Alright. Alright, so playing Kevin again. I played him last Gauntlets. And I played him Winter Warfest against Winter Warfest with the very similar list. And that was a comp event as well, but I was playing a little bit different. So yeah, Dark Eldar, but no vehicles. It was all foot. And I think for me, I was quietly confident going into this game, so I just started up. Just because I kind of had everything I needed to deal with his stuff. I had the Broodlords with instant death and also my Warlords to take care of his monstrous creatures. I had 9 Bivors. When you got no vehicles, 9 Bivors actually does hurt. So the only thing I didn't have actually was things that could hurt that building. So Kevin, he brought a Bastion, armor 14 all round. I have nothing really that can do anything to Bastions. I got Iron Arm on one of the guys, so I had to get some really lucky rolls to even get one pen. I mean, glancing, you can't glance a vehicle, a building to death, which is a bit of a pain. So, and I couldn't charge it because I had no jump jet, so jump pack, so I couldn't jump on top and then go down to do the assault. In any case, it's Emperor's Will, so you can see there's one objective right next to the Bastion there, and then I put my objective right down in the bottom corner in a piece of ruins. And because I went second, because I went second, Kevin got to deploy first, and so I got to counter deploy a little bit. Now, my plan was, and unfortunately, I lost the roll to infiltrate. Kevin actually had an infiltrator, and I lost that roll. So he infiltrated straight onto the objective. Very, very good, because I was actually going to infiltrate one squad of Gene Stealers there and just go to ground all game long. So he played really well there. And what I should have done was just deploy one squad of Gene Stealers instead of infiltrate them, and not risk it. Anyway. I use that huge piece of terrain in the middle there as my main push. I hold back my Gene Stealers here. I'm just waiting for him to engage, and then I'm going to go forward. And it works really, really well. My idea with dealing with down the bottom here with the other objective was 48-inch range Bivors. I can just shoot him all day long. Kevin, he plays it really risky, and it pays off for one unit, but not the other. His Baron unit and one squad of Hellions land a hit right in that corner there. And then he does it with another squad, and unfortunately scatters off the table and then rolls a 1 to die. But he did get first blood because he killed one squad of Gene Stealers, I think, or one squad of Bivors. I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, my Bivors, they put in some nice work here. They're clearing, they pinned the one squad of warriors. They're clearing up the Hellions. Then when his Scourges land, they start clearing that up. My warriors at the back there are also doing their nice work. Probably one mistake I did was, again, that objective that I put down in the corner. You can see I'm kind of hovering over. I maybe should have put it up at the top there. It would have changed his deployment, true. But based on the table and the terrain, I probably was always going to be switching back up there, and so it would have just meant he would have had to come towards me, and that's always a good thing when you're playing Nids. You want people to come to you because it's easy to charge. Anyway, my my Raveners, they make a charge and they completely wipe out one of his beast packs here, and I've got my two primes behind, not attached to them yet, so they're kind of a bit sacrificial. I spread them out. I let him shoot from all the different angles, and I think he causes a whole bunch of wounds, but he only kills like 1 or 2 of them. And then he multi-charges it in, and he doesn't manage to kill the Raveners. He gets them down to 1 model, which is fantastic. It means that I can charge in and not be striking at initiative 1, and I can charge in. You can see the distance here between was a Kronos Pain Engine and a couple of my Broodlords on the middle of the table here. Once he charges in, I move 6 inches, and then I might get that charge, or I might set it up for the next round, and which I do. So my plan was kind of to give up my objective, let him spend maybe a third, because he's sent 3 squads to hold that one objective, and I'm not even dealing. I'm concentrating my entire army at the top here. So I'm versing a whole army against say 4/5 or maybe even a bit less than that of his army, and it works. Like, we ran out of time. We had one. I think we got to turn 4. Yeah, we got to turn 4. So if we'd gotten one more turn, it might have been a little bit of a swing to me. But I was very close to getting the win here. I got a whole bunch of instant deaths, which was really, really good. I kill Kronos Pain Engine. Well, the first round of combat, nothing happens. We kind of whiff completely. But the second round, that's when my guys start to put in the work. Broodlord gets the instant kill. My Warlord gets some instant kills on the Talos. Or the other Broodlord gets the instant kill on the Talos. Yeah, just things are dying right there. I'm getting, like, if we were playing kill points, I'd be loving it right now. One of my Gene Stealers, which are in reserve, which I'm going to use to contest that bottom objective, unfortunately doesn't come in until turn 4, which again is really annoying. That's what happened in against the Tau. So I really missed that Hive command on my Hive Tyrant when you're doing reserves. Yeah, so what was it? Kevin's turn 4. He jumps out of the Bastion. He's got that objective. He contests the bottom objectives, but he doesn't have it because I managed to pin his witches, which were troops, with my Bibles. So again, I'm doing damage to him and I'm pinning him. You can see my Gene Stealers coming in late. Unfortunately, again, if we have one more turn, maybe something different. Now here at the top, what I'm looking to do is slingshot my Gene Stealer. That one against the Talos, and go into the what they call the Warriors, capping the objective. So what I could have done, and I had them. So he was standing on objective. We were both contested, so we had a draw. So game turn 4, end of the turn. I'm in my assault phase, and I have a draw currently with Kevin, and I say to myself, I can go for the win here if I charge my Broodlord with 2 wounds left into this unit of warriors, kill enough to make him fail his check, a break check. He runs off the table. I now have that objective. I now win the game. And so I went for it. Unfortunately, Kevin rolled really, really hot on his Overwatch. I managed to get 3 wounds, I think, and I failed 2. And so I got the minor loss. I don't regret it at all. I would do it again in a heartbeat, but unless, of course, it was like a team event, I only need to get a draw or anything like that. But yeah, it was a very, very fun game. So probably won't be running what's it called, mass Gene Steals in a tournament game anytime soon. Very, very fun. I do like it. I mean, hopefully maybe next codex they're a bit cheaper, but what I learnt is when you get really unlucky, you have to play really, really smart, and if you make any mistakes, it really compounds, like against Pat. Like, I got really unlucky. I got 10 rolls on Biomancy to try and get 1 Feel No Pain, like Endurance, because I really only need 1, and that's usually on the Raveners. 10 rolls later, I didn't get a single endurance. Really, really annoying. So yeah, if you get unlucky with the psychic powers, it becomes a little bit weaker, or almost it just gets exponentially better the more, say, endurances you get, the more luck you get on psychic powers. Then if you get first turn, you can cast a bit of psychic power, loving. Anyway, interesting army. I think probably be switching back to my null deployments, or beta strike thing, whatever. The stuff I took to Titans, the team event, because I'm really having fun with that. I'm going to be playing around with my lists, and you'll see that. Not next tournament, but I think actually next tournament is 4C, so another small game. Then we got Gauntlet 4, which is the what's it called? It's going to be like a team event, like 2 players on one team, like a doubles. So the next one after that, I think, is the actual Queensland Masters. So yes, some interesting stuff that's going to be happening there. Alright, catch you later.